Yeah, I'm back. But yeah, people talk about the studio equipment. Look, man, if you ain't trying to actually get your own recording stuff, your own equipment, you might well let it, leave it alone, man. Don't even touch this. Cause at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get your own stuff at the end of the day. You got to. You know what I mean? Because how you gonna get better at what you're doing if you don't have it? You know what I mean? I know you look at I know people look at these big studios and, you see them how they, you want to learn how to work in them and all kind of stuff and all these different things. Yeah, that's cool and all, but it ain't nothing like you having it in your own hands. When you have it in your own hands, you can do whatever you want to. Then you figure out, the difference in between different stuff, out of the equipment. You know what I'm saying? When I say stuff, I mean equipment. For all you don't understand, he keeps saying stuff, but that's just what it is. Get you something. Deal with it. Buy you something. I started off with a $10 microphone. So, I started off, that's how I started off, with the laptop microphone, the desktop microphone, the one that come up, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Ain't no excuses. Like, you can say what you want, And, Watkins told me something one day. He's like, man, it's kind of weird how cats, you know what I'm saying, they complain, you know what I mean? They buy stuff, they buy all their habit stuff, but they don't ever want to buy no equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. Like, you buy all your habit stuff. You smoke, you drink. You know what I'm saying? You'll buy that, but you won't buy yourself no equipment that this is something that you love. Ah, man, you already playing the wrong field right there, because you don't understand what kind of life. You put it this way. You don't understand that. You don't see where what realm we in. We're in the spiritual realm, and you don't understand that you got to have these different instruments, these different computers, hardware, software. You need all these different things to bring out your craft, your art. So what it's like, having your own, and especially if you by yourself. If you're doing it, that you just a one band man, shoot, you have to do it. You have no choice. So on the studios, yeah, you need to go buy you some stuff or whatever you need to do, or however you need to get it. You know what I'm saying? Get it. You know what I mean? Go on Guitar Center. You know what I'm saying? Go to ZZ Sounds. You know what I'm saying? Music Friends. All these different places, man, you can go deal with. If you don't know, go there. Get what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? Buy it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do what you need to do. Because it ain't nothing like when you go buy it. Because when you go buy it, you have no choice but using it. I don't really understand how cats, you know what I'm saying, they get equipment and they don't know, they don't do nothing to it. I don't really understand that, because I know when I put my money up, I'm like, look, I put my money up, that means that I gotta do something to it. But, I might be cut from a different cloth. Well, that's different, I guess. But, yeah, studio, man, you got to do that. And, you know what I'm saying, you can't get around that, man. There ain't no tiptoeing around that. You got to do what you need to do. Because then you got to do other things after that. You got to promote it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do all that stuff. You're going to have to do all that yourself. You got to put in the work. Because if I'm a record label, right, know what I'm saying? These are for the people that want to get record deals. I know everybody don't want to get no record deal. You know what I'm saying? I understand that everybody don't want to get no record deal. I don't know, you know, they don't want to get no money, no finance to back them up. So I understand that they don't want to get no finance. All right. For those who do want to get the financing back up, that's what you got to do. You have to work it. You have to work your craft. You got to get your stuff out there. You need to push it out there. That's what you got to do. You know what I mean? Regardless, because you bring your plan to the table. What you gonna say? I do my skills and this is what I do. This is. Nah, man, they gotta see what you're doing. If you're doing it on your own, they like, oh, okay, wow. You know, and ain't nothing like you doing the work yourself, and then people looking at your stuff like, oh, okay, you doing it yourself. Oh, so all you need is a team to be behind you. Yeah, that's it. If I get a team to put it behind me, you know, everything is all good. Like that's all I need. Oh, okay. Then guess what? That ain't gonna cost a whole bunch of money to do that. Especially if you got somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that really digging what you're doing, your craft. You know what I'm saying? They understand your craft. That's the only way you can, you know, put together somebody that understands exactly what you're doing. Now, what happens with a lot of record labels and stuff, they don't understand how to market certain things. And I understand because you don't know. I mean, nobody knows how to market certain things. I mean, you don't know. Sometimes people do stuff on accident, and then it happens. They don't really have. It ain't no guideline. Sometimes it's just you just putting it out there. But that's what it's about. You know, you have to use. You know, you have to do what you have to. Put your stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Stop bullying. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Get off that bull, man. That bull. Get off of that. You'll be okay. Because I don't care what kind of credentials you got. You know what I mean? I don't care about what kind of credentials you got or whatever. What kind of paperwork you got. I don't care about. Like I said, I don't even care if you the dopest. You know what I'm saying? And skill wise, I don't care if you just the dopest all the way around. If you ain't doing the work for real on your own, you might as well just quit. Just leave it alone. Sit back, man, and don't even deal with this. This is real stuff right here. Reality. This is real reality. You know, you watch reality shows, but that ain't reality. Like them actors, you know what I'm saying? Them actors, but this is right now when I'm doing this is reality. I'm recording this for real. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's not super live, but it's being recorded, but it is live. But, you know, you just gotta, everything you have to do, you have to take it to the full length of it. That's all. And then, you know, technology is where it need to be at, you know. It's going to get better, too. So, you just got to use what you can use. You know. Because I know if I was, you know, you got distribution that's out there. You got a ton of distribution out there. Get your stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? Digitally. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really working. I mean, you can get physical CDs and stuff like that. You know, vinyls is back too. You get CDs, vinyls, all that. You know, because people buying that. You know, people buying that for real. They really buying it. So you just gotta to understand, like, look, man, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. It ain't hard. Trust me, it ain't hard. You just gotta figure out, you just gotta know what time to do certain things. You gotta schedule certain things. That's the problem. People don't schedule, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no schedule. You know what I mean? They just doing like I'm doing right now, just randomly thinking. You know what I'm saying? Got randomly thoughts. Like, they do this all the time. Like, I don't do this all the time. You know what I mean? I got schedules about certain things. I got schedules. To make a song at this certain, okay, boom, this is what I'm gonna do. Make a beat at this certain, boom, this is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna take this much time on this, how much that's how I treat it. That's how I treat my stuff. I have schedules. I don't just be doing it. I don't freestyle my whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? I know how to freestyle, but I just don't freestyle everything. You know what I mean? The only thing I freestyle is lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes beats too. I can do that too. But that's the way you have to do, you know, as an independent artist. Just keep moving, man. Never give up. Cause when you give up, that's when you, if you give up on this hip hop, you'll give up on anything else. You give up on everything. So this is like a test. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna give up on this, I'll give up on everything. And trust me, I done seen it. I have, you know, older friends, you know what I'm saying, from way back. I done seen it. Yeah, I done seen it. They gave up. And they see everybody else making money and stuff, and then, you know, and I'm like, you wasn't supposed to do it for the money in the first place. When did you start doing it for the money all of a sudden? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you built you a studio, you got all your equipment, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing it for the money, but you didn't get paid. You know what I mean? You wasn't even get paid then. So what's the point now? Like, come on, man. You miss me with that. I'm not even dealing with that. So it is what it is. That's why I say you gotta do what you love. And anything in life, you gotta do what you love. And that's why you won't be as stressed out. You know what I mean? You stressed out because you can't do what you love. But it's put it this way, it's certain tactics and strategy to actually doing what you want. You know, come on, man. It's not like just happened overnight. None of this is no overnight success or nothing. Nothing in life is overnight success. Everything, you know, people pay dues. People say pay dues, man. That's a real, you know, put it this way, that's like a real saying. That right there, I take that to the heart. And those who that go to Cali or whatever, man, and you get a chance, if you ever go, I need to go to Pay the Dues concert. Yeah, Pay Dues concert. You need to go there. Festival. You need to go there. And rock the bells. You know, them are the places where you should be at. Like, them are the places where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know y'all be thinking y'all can start at the top, and I'll be like, come on now, you can't, like, what's gonna say, come on, son. Nah, man, you can't do that. You gotta start from the bottom, man. From the bottom to the top. Bottom to the top. You know what I mean? That's how it works, man. That's hip hop, man. Bottom to the top. You can't just, you can't just go from the top. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. That ain't scientific. That ain't even none of that. But if you do that, I'm telling you, man, and you be humble about what you're doing, man, there ain't no, put it this way, it ain't no it's nothing that you cannot do. You know what I'm saying? It'll be nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he did this, like, yeah, like, damn. You know what I mean? It's like, you did that, yeah. It's like everything you done. You know what I'm saying? You look like you invincible out there. Like mystical, magical, like.